Hope everybody doing good out there, man. You know what I'm saying? Being as calm and cool and collected as you can be, while at the same time paying attention to what's going on within the whole world. You know what I'm saying? Not just your location. Understanding what they trying to do and what they making steps towards. Hopefully, we staying tall and don't let it happen. You understand me? It's more of us than them. But anyway, in the news of the crypto world, right? I was reading over this, and you got the guy Peter Schiff. I believe that's how you say his name. I watched a few videos of him long before or whatever. And he talks about how in this article, you can go read the article. I might have a link down there in the bio, maybe. But he talking about it here how the gold is going to moon and the Bitcoin is going to crash. And the thing about these older people, man, is you got to watch these older people and when they try to talk that old stuff within the new world, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of them are watching their old world be diminished, demise, and disappearing, and it's a new world coming in, and whether they like it or not, it's coming in. So they do their best to try to down talk and downplay what our world is gonna look like. You know what I'm saying? As far as what they call it, Zen, um, oh, I forget the names of them, man. You know how they call millenniums and this, that. You know what I'm saying? They in that baby bloomers era. They on their way out. The world that they created is crashing because they didn't manage it in a righteous manner. We gonna bring in the world where we got the chance to manage it in a righteous manner and give everybody the real opportunity to be self-sustaining and self-stability and actually be solvent. You know what I'm saying? Do things on their own, control within their own, contribute in ways that they see fit. You know what I'm saying? So you got people like him that always got something to say about the gold. You know what I'm saying? And the Bitcoin is gonna crash. When I honestly, as I go over and over and over, just within crypto, within general, I don't see how it could crash because even though they can put this into place and this into place and this into place, the technology is built. The technology is already built for it to be sustainable and work. It only becomes better and better and better within time. You see what I'm saying? So I really don't be understanding what they be saying. So it's cool to go listen to them, get a couple pointers on this and a couple pointers on that, but you got to also move on. You see what I'm saying? That's why I like Robert Kiyosaki, because at the end of the day, he speak about the gold and the silver, but he also speaking about the Bitcoin. That's why I like Matt Kaiser. You see what I'm saying? Because he's speaking about the gold and the silver, but he also talking about the Bitcoin. They also talking, excuse me, they also talking about the new world and the new things that's coming in. You know what I'm saying? And in this article, it was some nice little pointers that was said. You know what I'm saying? As he said the Bitcoin bugs don't understand money. But what we have to understand about money is a game. Money is a game that you must learn how to play in order to be successful within that game. Because I used to watch the movie Blow, and the father used to always tell George Young, and money's not real. You see what I'm saying? So when you start to understand that money's not real and we are the ones that make money real, we are the ones that make money valuable. You see what I'm saying? Because money is the exchange for the exertion of work. You see what I'm saying? Meaning the work you put in, somebody gives you something in return for that work. Sometimes they might not give you the return. That's neither here nor there. That's another conversation for another day. But in the majority of the time, somebody pays you for the work that you just put out. So money can be looked at as many various variety of different things. You see what I'm saying? Money is just not the exchange of fiat or some gold or some silver. It could be as simple as I helped paint your house, and in return you gave me 100 pounds of the beans, or 100 pounds of the seeds, 100 pounds of this or that. You see what I'm saying? So the money payment is a variety of things. It's not just one thing. You know what I'm saying? So for him to say Bitcoin bugs don't understand money, well, that's his problem for not understanding technology and not understanding and foreseeing the world that's coming to be. You understand me? We going into a digital world. You know what I mean? A digital nation, as I like to call it. And within that digital nation, you must have digital money. And if when you get down to the nitty gritty, only I believe I was reading it was like only 8% of the world's money is not digital because you have a credit card, you have a banking account, you have a debit card, you have a cash app. I mean, when you get down to the nitty gritty, money is already a digital thing where numbers are input and these numbers validate the amount of what you can spend and what you cannot spend. You understand me? Our thing is getting into the decentralized world and moving away from the centralized world where somebody controls what you can and cannot do with your money, how much you can and how much you cannot make. You get what I'm saying? Because when somebody can control how much you can and cannot make and what you can and cannot do with your money, then they will control your life. And that alone go with controlling the resources, your food, your water, your shelter, along with military. You see what I'm saying? So this is about us decentralizing that and not allowing anybody to control that. You get what I'm saying? And that's a fight that we're gonna be in for the next decade, and that's a fight that we must stand strong in. Regardless of what anything's coming our way, we must stand strong in decentralizing our finances so that we can control our own. For those who are not as responsible, yes, maybe you need to be in some centralized exchange, some centralized banking account or cash app account or whatever the case may be. But for the majority of us, we need to take ownership and be responsible for our own. We don't need nobody looking over our money. We can look over our own money. If I lose my money, well then let me deal with the consequences of losing my money. You get what I'm saying? But he was speaking on in this article, as I was saying, about how the gold is going to be a reversal from the gold to the Bitcoin. The gold is going to rise and the Bitcoin is going to fall. And no, what you're going to see is the gold is going to continue to rise because gold is more than just some oh, I'm storing for value. Gold can be used in health. Gold can be used in magneticness of attracting heat or resistance of heat. You get what I'm saying? Gold is more than just something you just put it in your pocket and just sit on. You see what I'm saying? Bitcoin is an exchange of these simple things. You can exchange the Bitcoin for this and exchange it for this or the cryptocurrency, because we just won't say Bitcoin. We talking cryptocurrencies in general, because I don't believe in the one. I see uses in many different cases. You see what I'm saying? So we're gonna use the Bitcoin, and the Bitcoin gonna be like the gold, where yes, more of us gonna store the gold. More of us gonna store the Bitcoin. We're gonna use that when we need to make big purchases. But you have things like the stable coins that die. And I'm not talking about them centralized stable coins, permissioned, as they like to say. I'm talking about that decentralized where you able to move about and do as you please with the situation. You get what I'm saying? Those things play a part in the society that we getting ready to build. You see what I'm saying? Not trying to build, we getting ready to build this thing, and we're going to build this thing, and we're going to be very successful at building this thing. And don't let nobody tell you different. You see what I'm saying? Don't let them fear you out thinking that we're going to lose. We will not lose. Yes, the battle will be ugly and it will be hard, but we will not lose. So don't worry about that. And so don't go listening to the people who talking down. They talking up on the gold and down on the Bitcoin. No, they just not understanding, because like the homies say in this article somewhere, you know what I'm saying? What do you say? Bitcoin. This is the Peter Schiff guy. Bitcoin bugs accuse me of not understanding technology. But as I engaged them on Twitter, I discovered I discovered just how little so many of them understand money, which is he's totally wrong. You see what I'm saying? If we don't understand money, then it's people like his fault for us not understanding money. They understand money so well. Why come they didn't come down to teach us about money? You see what I'm saying? Because that's the kind of person I am. You don't got the right to tell somebody about them not understanding something. If you understand it, well then teach them then so they can understand it. Don't make an excuse for them. You get what I'm saying? But anyway. Like right here, he said it's the year 2020. It's about time we stop using rocks as money or a stone or a store of value. It worked great for cavemen and non-digital societies. However, we are more advanced than that. Bitcoin is simply the better form of money and a store of wealth. You see what I'm saying? And I agree with that totally, because like I said, we're going into a digital world, a digital nation. And within that digital nation, you must do digital things and must be able to purchase it in digital ways and move about it in a digital situation at the end of the day. If you got $1 million of crypto in your phone or on your ledger, you can go anywhere. You can do anything with it. If you got $1 million of gold with you, all I'm telling you is that's a heavy load you carrying, my friend. And I would advise you to have heavy load of security around you, because if you're walking around, you got $1 million worth of gold, things can get very ugly for you very fast. So just understand that. So I'm not here to tell you what not to do and what is to do. I'm telling you to understand, to study and get your own understanding so that you know what to do. You get what I'm saying? So yeah. And like he said right here, and I'm gonna end it on that. Why are we framing this up as gold versus the Bitcoin when the enemy of wealth is the quantitative easing, as they call it, the study of money print, bail out this, take over this. The Feds is buying this. The Feds, every time the Feds bail you out, they own you. So you got to understand that. This is about us taking ownership and actually being able to be controlled, or be controlled in our society, over our society, and to do the things we want to do and not be controlled by the many few that believe that they got so much power that they should just be able to tell us what to do, where to go, and how to go about it, and we need to take this shot and take that shot. All that stuff is nonsense, man. You get what I'm saying? Who gave 1 million people the right to run the world over 7 billion? When we understand that, we'll have less and less problems. And I'm gonna end it on this little article, because you world banks, the ones who want to control everything, as usual, it is talking about how it's the blockchain streamline payment system, and they talking about a stable coin, this, that, and the third, whatever. What was that? But the importance in it is they noted that the technology, blockchain technology, has the potential to streamline such payments in a permission. And of course, they're gonna use private environment because we looking for private, but we already have the Monero, and we already have the Zcash, and you already have certain mixers that can keep your payment transactions anonymous. You get what I'm saying? Like I said, understand, learn the space. Decentralized and DeFi is the way of the world, of where we going. We don't need to be looking at these people for answers. These people don't have no answers. The answers that these people have for you is control. They don't have no freedom answers for you. It ain't no real freedom, justice, and equality with these people. You see what I'm saying? Equal opportunities with these people. These people want to control. So I would understand these things, and I would start paying these things more attention, and I would get off into open blockchains to where things are not in a permission environment, to where they can cut you off and say, "Oh, we're gonna take all your $100 million because we feel you did this." You see what I'm saying? And then nobody shouldn't have that much power, nor should they have the right to even do such things, unless such things that you have done was granted for that kind of action. You get what I'm saying? So pay attention to these people, and all I'm saying is either you gonna fold or you gonna fight, and that's what we at in this situation. You get what I'm saying? Because when you talking world banks and all that, these the same people who ain't did nothing but run around the world taking resources from people, starting world wars, this and this war and that war, and taking over this village and taking over that land. But at the end of the day, as we supposed to be humans, as we call ourselves, which is questionable in a lot of different ways. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not. That's neither here nor there. If we can't have a conversation to come to an agreement or a disagreement of understanding, you know what I mean? What are we really doing? You get what I'm saying? So you got to watch these people. That's all I'm saying, man. Watch these people. Start to make decisions for yourself. Get off into this field so that you can help broadcast this field to the world. Decentralized, open blockchains, DeFi. This is what we must be doing. This is what we must be paying attention to. You get what I'm saying? And yeah, stack you some gold. Put that gold on you. Put that gold up in you, man. You know what I'm saying? Live life a little bit. But don't let these people just think they got so much power. They got the control over your whole entire life and existence. Because it's only granted if you give it. Sometimes you got to say, give me freedom or give me death. You get what I'm saying? That's what America was built on. That's how they got their freedom from British or something, I believe, whatever it was. I forget. I'm not here to give you a history lesson at the moment. You get what I'm saying, huh? You got to sometimes you got to stand on this, and you got to take all that come with it. So yeah, we need to be promoting stable coins like the DAI and What you got? You got. I don't know. I like to die. It's another stable coin, but you got to die. How you use the die? You got electronic wallets, which is your bank. You don't need no central bank in a digital currency. You see what I'm saying? Even though it's gonna be produced, I'm saying you don't need it. And if when we say we don't need it, then it won't be created. You see what I'm saying? We don't have to let them people just take over our whole existence like that. You get what I'm saying? But only few of y'all understand that. Only few of y'all are really gonna stand on that and be about that. You get what I'm saying? But you have an electronic wallet. That's your bank. That's open banking. You got instant payment. You got super apps. You already have a digital ID. See what I'm saying? That's what the whole crypto space is about. Is about, as they would say, banking the unbanking, banking those who don't have this, being able to download that wallet and going on about your day, making purchases and making a life for yourself. You see what I'm saying? But so get that understanding. Don't let guys like this guy talk you out of the space. You get what I'm saying? Because the world is going digital more and more and more every second. That's just what it is, and that's how it's getting ready to be. Now, as we got the answer to that, the question is, what is our vision and how do we want to see it? How do we see it to be as it is? It don't have to be only the minds of those who we believe have so much power. No, it could be the vision, it can be of our mindsets and how we see it fit. But we gotta take control of that. So yeah, that's the news of the crypto for the day at the moment. You know, I'm gonna continue to do some reading because I see some articles right here I need to get into. You know what I'm saying? Tax fugitive. You get what I'm saying? Why are we paying taxes and they printing money out the behind? But that's another conversation for another day anyway. Y'all be safe out there. Stay sane. Don't let Mr. C19 ruin your whole thoughts in life. You get what I'm saying? They got you running in a panic, running in a fear. If you get a people running in a panic, running in a fear, they easy to be eaten. Just go watch how the lions track down they food. You get what I'm saying? Run them scared, you get them dead. You gotta stand on something at some point in time here in life, in real life. But be safe out there.